she did a really good job on Mitchell too. You know, Kelsey's really smart and understands the game and understands what the other team's trying to do. So, you know, and so Citron. So I thought she did just a tremendous job. You know, she was 3 for 6 going into that last field goal at the buzzer, which is a tremendous job. But you know, Kelsey's stronger than she looks and tougher than you would guess. You know, but really smart and really hardworking, and was really good tonight.
Hey Coach, DJ and Fantasy TV. You got Dearica, you got Azura with you. 2 solid players who have been giving us solid production all season. But I want to ask you today about the bench production. You said you were going to lean a little bit more on the bench. How did you like the bench production for today's matchup?
I thought they gave us good minutes in terms of depth. I think, you know, and I need to look back. I don't know if I set them up for success with the rotations and kind of the lineups. Mm-hmm. But you know, I think they can produce more than they did tonight. You know, their points were good, but I think just defensively we were just out of sorts, and that could be on me with the lineup that was in there.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Anwar, Sporting Tribune. This is for Azura or Dearica. You guys are both, you know, champions. You know how to win in the toughest moments. You know, what are the leaders like you and the champions in the locker room, like you guys and KP, really telling the team in these tough moments that help them out in the stretch?
Azura, mine's popping a pimple, so. I mean, we know it's at stake, but just trying to break it down to like each possession matters. Not getting too caught up in like, oh, you know, we gotta win X amount of games. I mean, we know the circumstances, but all we can control is like the next possession. So just trying to make sure we lock in on Washington, and now, you know, it's Seattle tomorrow, and just taking it day by day and really focusing on us. You know, our defense, our rebounding, our pace on offense, just really looking in at us as a team and just, you know, chopping day by day.
Dearica, did you want to add?
No.
Justin here.
Coach, Dearica and Kelsey combined for 22 of the 26 in the fourth. Offensively, in the first 3 quarters, you guys looked a little bit bogged down at times. What changed in the fourth to kind of unlock everything?
Yeah, I thought, you know, we got a little sloppy again, and we just didn't have I thought in the second and third we were settling for threes when we needed to be attacking. We shot 36 threes, which is a lot, and I'm okay with that, but we better be shooting, you know, you need to shoot better than 27% if you're going to shoot that many. So I think what you saw was just, you know, we put KP at the 1 for a little bit just so she could get the ball in her hands. They were doing a good job of, you know, top blocking her and making every catch really hard. So just having her bring it up so she didn't have to work hard to get it. You know, defenses are so keen on her. I thought she did a good job of choosing her spots. And Dearica was just a beast on the boards and finishing in traffic and those and ones. She's just so strong and athletic. You know, they showed their experience, and you know, Z did a great job defensively. But you know, we have to be better at putting teams away. We were up 12, I think, pretty late in the third. We've got to be better at putting teams away and not making it a close game. But you know, we took care of business, and at this point, it's advance and move on.
And Dearica, you guys, defense has been a big talking point for you guys all season. But
Yes.
For a large portion of this game, this was one of your guys' better defensive games. How would you kind of evaluate the defense that you guys were able to kind of scheme up tonight against them?
Yeah, I mean, we know how talented Citron is, and so our game plan was to make other people take shots, and we did that. And I would even say, building off the last game, I felt like we had a good defensive game, even though it didn't turn out with a victory, but I think we're just trending in the right direction defensively.
Any other questions? John?
Hey, John W. Davis with the Southern California News Group. Dearica, like Justin was saying, you know, I noted this as well. You and Kelsey combined for 22 of the last 26 points in that fourth quarter. What did it mean to you to come up big in clutch time? You know, not only defensively and rebounding, but I mean, as Coach says, you got to score more points to win the game.
Yeah, I think just staying patient. You know, I felt like the first half I scored, but they took away the pocket pass, which is what I'm usually good at, and so I felt like they were just kind of honing in on the pick and roll action. So just staying patient, and I felt like it kind of opened up the second half.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Oh, Harvey.
Coach, can you talk about, seemed like everyone was having a lot of fun out there today. Saw the team go crazy with Dearica, had a few L1s. What do you make of the team when they're out there having fun and smiling?
Yeah, I mean, this is a good group, and I've enjoyed every minute with them. It's hard, it's taxing, it's all the things, but they're just a good group, and I think everybody, doesn't matter what your job is, if you're enjoying the people you do it with and who you're doing it for, I think things are just a lot easier, right? So as hard as this league is, as hard as it is to get wins, if you can enjoy it and find time to celebrate and enjoy those moments, I'm all for it. And so I think they know my personality is I like to goof around and have fun too, but we want to win and be intense. But you know, I think this group really enjoys each other, and there's a lot of personality and goofiness, which is great. And so it's fun to see them celebrate and have fun.
Last question, Nia in the front.
Hey, Nia Satterfield-Brown from Beyond the Game. Where are you guys pulling your strength from as you head into this final stretch of the season? You have 3 road games over the next few days. How are you pulling your strength from as you head into the season?
I mean, you work hard to be in this situation, right? This is what it's all about. And, you know, it's obvious these guys, their bodies are tired and everybody's banged up, but so is, you know, so are the Mystics, so is Seattle. Like, it is what it is. I think it's, you know, you're playing for something, and our strength just has to come from playing for each other and you know, believing that, you know, again, the process, not necessarily outcome driven, but like what Z said is, like, we know what's at stake and we know what we're playing for, but we've got to just focus on being in the moment and not getting too ahead of ourselves and the pressure of, oh my gosh, we have to win. Like, that's not a great way to be your best. And so, be in the moment, be present, take care of our bodies, take care of, you know, do what we gotta do, and then just compete like hell for 40 minutes. But I believe in these guys, and I think they believe in themselves too, so we get to go hop on a flight right now and go to Seattle.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
And I'm gonna be knocked out.
Yep.
Safe travels. We'll see y'all on
Thank
Zoom.
you.